Now to the border this morning in those facilities, those cages where young children are being held. ABC's Gio Benitez is in El Paso, Texas. And Gio, I know you're learning where the babies are now being taken. You also have more this morning about the 6-year-old heard in that heartbreaking audio recording asking can she at least talk to her aunt after she was reportedly separated from her mother. What have you learned, Gio?
That's right, David. You know, that little girl was able to memorize her aunt's telephone number, but she couldn't understand why she was alone in one of those shelters. Now, that's Mexico right there. This is that border, and advocates say it's desperation that brought them here. This morning, behind the barbed wire fences, a first aerial look at a tent city in the desert just outside El Paso in Tornillo, Texas, where children play soccer on a dusty field and march in single file. Some here among the more than 2,300 recently separated from their parents. And this morning, those haunting cries, reportedly from young children taken from their fathers and mothers just hours earlier, sparking even more backlash. We now know this is the face of one of the little girls reportedly on that tape, first obtained by ProPublica. 6-year-old Alison Jimena Valencia Madrid from El Salvador, seen here with her mother. Listen as she begs a supervisor to call a relative. The relative telling ProPublica Alison was eventually able to make that call, calling the conversation the hardest moment of my life, adding, she's crying and begging me to go to her. She says, I promise I'll behave, but please get me out of here. I'm all alone. The family member saying the 6-year-old's mother paid $7,000 to flee gang violence at home. El Salvador has one of the highest murder rates in the world. Gangs there known for their street violence. In 2016, ABC News went there to see what's happening firsthand. One boy showing us his gunshot wounds, saying gang members burst into his family's apartment one night, opening fire. Back here in El Paso, we wanted to see what it was like for parents trying to track down a separated child, calling the numbers listed on this flyer issued by the Department of Homeland Security.
Thank you for calling the ICE Detention Reporting and Information Line. All of our operators are busy. Please hold for the next available operator.
Hi there, my name is Gio Benitez with ABC News. Because of privacy reasons, we couldn't find little Alison, but her relative has been in touch with her regularly, though the girl hasn't spoken with her mom. And that family member also told ProPublica that Alison has now been moved out of a shelter and now has a real bed to sleep in. But again, she hasn't been able to speak with her mother.
All right, well, let's hope that that happens soon. In the meantime, Gio, I know you're also learning where the babies are being taken, these so-called tender age shelters now.
Yeah, that's right, David. There's 3 shelters that they've now set up. These are for toddlers, very young children, also children with special needs. Many questions this morning about what's happening there, about what these are about, these tender age shelters. But they do tell us that they have well-trained clinicians there, David. All
right. I know you're going to stay on this throughout the day, Gio, for us. We'll see you on World News Tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.